Oh, God. Oh, my God.
I got home from my Pathfinder game last night and stopped in at a tap room to see my friend Kendra, and hockey was playing on the big TV. And I was just like, when do they all have gay sex? That's what hockey's about, right? That's what the internet has told me hockey is about.
I mean,
recently.
I'm pretty sure all sports have been a little bit gay forever, but they just claimed that they're not, which is really stupid. It's like, let's just pretend that there have been no gays ever, because it's inconvenient for our narrative.
They touch a lot of butts in sports.
Easier and more accessible. I mean, I think hockey is one of the few sports where you have the least amount of like sexualizable body parts shown during games.
Yes. Yeah. There's a reason why they take their helmets off so they can fight.
They are not allowed to wear face masks. So, the mouth is always exposed. I did see a guy.
It's actually the opposite. They're very allowed to wear face masks. It's just that none of them want to.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow. That's so dumb.
They had to actually enforce like the visors, and some of them are grandfathered in. The last guy to be grandfathered in without a visor like retired recently.
That's amazing.
And some guys like push it to where it's only like barely covering like halfway down the eyes. It's pushed back so far.
I saw a guy catch a fucking puck to the teeth the other night.
Yeah, an 87 miler. Yeah.
Woof.
Yeah, the photos of him, because he suited up for the next game. He's wearing a full cage, and his nose looks like it was stitched back on completely.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I feel like there's no chance I would play that sport without protection.
Yeah. Yeah, the women are a lot smarter, and they either have to wear like full face like plexi, or
you could have just ended with the women are a lot smarter in most sentences.
Yeah.
Most paragraphs could end there.
Yeah, I could never figure out how to make a sandwich the way they make a sandwich. Like they just got it where it counts. I tell you,
I walked into that
those
one,
women.
You did kind of fall into that
I did
trap.
set him up.
Set him up, knock him down.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? Hey, we get an explanation as to why he talks that way.
Yeah, good on me. I fucking called that one. I called my shot early. Also, welcome back to Cage Match, Colin Roundabout Way, meeting Nicolas Cage. I'm Sean, see? And I'm here with my co-host.
Nick, yeah.
And our producer.
Peter. Yeah.
Nipples.
Nipples.
Produced by Nipples.
Nipples and Sean Productions.
Oh yeah, Sean. I tried to watch a little bit of the show in color this go around. And I want it to look more like Dick Tracy. Mm-hmm. If it's going to be in color, I want it to be more like over the top.
A little more hyper color.
Yeah.
I will correct myself. I did find out I was wrong about not overcorrecting color last time, because a lot of their interior backgrounds were like hot pink and like actually painted for extreme shadow. And in the 11th hour, they recolorized the entire show.
Ew. Why?
Yeah. Huh? Because people won't watch black and white.
Oh, yeah.
Like this, I don't think we're getting another season of this, because this show wound up costing like hundreds of thousands of dollars to produce.
Well, hopefully more than hundreds of thousands.
Yeah, hundreds of thousands of dollars to produce sounds pretty cheap.
Hundreds of millions, because they had to recolorize the entire show.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they'll just do all future stuff in black and white.
It seems like they fucked themselves on that, but yeah.
I mean, if this is all we get, I think it ends on a great note.
I agree.
Same.
But we can't talk about that.
No, but I do know people who just straight up, we talked about this last time, will not watch something in black and white.
Yeah, it's true. And that's too bad, because it does look best that way. Mm-hmm. Particularly these two episodes, which are really the most horror show shit that we get this entire show.
Yeah.
So up front, we're going to spoil everything. If you don't know that yet, you should.
You haven't been listening to us.
We're going to just run through the plot line for episodes 5 and 6 of Spider-Noir. And up off the top, if you don't know, Nick Cage plays Ben Reilly.
AKA the Spider.
The Spider.
Yes.
Lamorne Morris plays his buddy and photographer friend and reporter, Robbie Robertson. His name is Joe.
Robbie Robertson.
Yeah. Lee Jun Lee plays.
Nailed it.
Thank you. I got it on take number 2. Plays. Why do I want to call her Cat Power? Cat Hardy. Yeah, Cat Power would be cool though. Brendan Gleeson plays the big bad as Silvermane. I don't remember who plays Flint Marco, but he's there.
Mm-hmm.
And he has a sick little mustache. Yeah. There's a guy who is Tombstone, and there's also a guy who is Megawatt.
Uh-huh.
Is it okay? So my friend and I got into this. My friend pointed out, like, he's got scaly, like, face. Is he just supposed to be the lizard? Have we just been dumb?
No, they call him Tombstone.
Yeah.
Do they?
And,
Okay.
they shoot him and it doesn't penetrate his stony
I know.
skin.
I'm just trying to figure out why he has the, like,
Nah, I think it's just a silly character design.
costume. Yeah.
So,
Okay, so one of the big things that's revealed through this entire 2-episode arc is that they all are part of this like German World War I experimentation thing,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
The Germans are fucking with crazy shit and using POWs to test it on. They show all these people with like organic creatures being infused,
mhm.
but then the big bads that we have are an electricity guy, a fire guy who dies in episode 1, a stone guy, and a sand guy.
Okay.
Like-
Electricity guy could be like an electric eel.
Yeah, they
Okay,
do say
okay.
electric eel.
Yeah.
That's
I
a
think there
good
was
point.
some like shot with an eel.
There was a shot with an eel,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
There
Ben
was
Reilly brings it up at some point, but
Yeah.
I think
It
that's
wasn't
What
just
is it?
Eel Man.
the evil scientist, when she's describing, is like, they were, their blood was mixed with animals, beet, and other things.
and
And other
minerals.
things,
yeah. I don't know.
There was a hand waved line in there somewhere about how, like, oh wait,
Sure.
let's make
I
sure.
know. I just feel like they could have easily gotten in a scorpion or something else that is it's probably a special effects issue, but
Could be.
that just
but-
I just found it interesting that they picked the non-creature versions.
Yeah. I do like the one change to the lore of this, where Ben Reilly doesn't get his amazing spider powers from being bitten by a radioactive spider, but rather by being bitten by a radioactive man.
Yeah. Man Spider is so good.
Man Spider is good. It's pretty horrifying to look at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The practical effect on that is really good.
Yeah. Man Spider's great. No, I'm not going to do my dumb joke. Peter already heard my dumb joke. It's fine.
Oh man. So you're actually screening your jokes now?
I usually
Why
do.
couldn't this have started happening years ago?
I've been
Say
doing
your
it the whole
joke, Sean.
time. All right. No, I fucked it up.
Yeah, it can happen.
All
It can
right,
happen
fine, because
again.
the people want it.
Yeah, we ran a quick poll.
So if he was bitten by a radioactive Spider-Man, does that make him Spider-Man man?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the joke.
That's what we were all clamoring for.
Yep.
Yeah, we needed
That's what
that.
the people wanted. I guarantee you, Bill appreciated that.
I'm sure Bill will when Bill listens to this in Cyprus or wherever he is right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so the whole thing kind of starts out the reveal of the background, right? This World War I experimentation stuff. Ben getting bitten by a man spider.
Mhm.
It starts out because he's explaining his past to Cat Hardy, correct?
Yeah. He's in a diner and tells this whole like war story to Cat.
Right.
Well,
Oh, the
there.
free pie.
Free
Yeah.
pie.
Yeah.
In this a depression?
In this economy,
Yeah.
free blueberries.
Woo. All right. They just liked interracial couples at that place,
Yeah. They were big
as
on
they
that
did in the
the 20s, 30s, whatever it was. Yeah.
Loved mixing.
Uh-huh.
Oh man. Okay. So World War I.
Yeah. Yeah. He liberates a town. There's lots of shooting. He found some experiments. He was bit by a man spider,
Mm-hmm.
and we get a lot of like good cagery.
Fuck. When he is going through his recovery,
Yeah. His recovery is so good.
all these like poses that he keeps getting himself into.
We get a digitally de-aged Nick Cage. That doesn't look terrible.
I was going to say the de-aging effect was pretty decent. You know, as far as those go, I thought it looked okay.
I don't know what that looked like in color. I only saw it in black and white. Maybe that hid some of the stuff.
Probably fakier, but
we also get an explanation for his weird twitching, which is when he got bit, like his brain essentially kind of like rewired itself to be more spider than man. So he had to relearn to be a man. Had to relearn how to walk and like move properly and speak. Hence why he talks like a caricature of like a gumshoe from the movies, because that's how he retaught himself to speak. I called it.
I mean, I'm glad they explained it. It does make sense. I mean, I think it could have been easily just that he's a guy from the 20s, 30s who like talks weird. I mean, they all did in those movies. So, right. But yeah, I mean, I like that, you know, it was a relearning how to integrate into society concept. I think that's kind of cool because they could have just easily hand waved that away. One thing that I was curious about, he does a lot of back posing. Do spiders go on their backs a lot? Like,
well, when you like smack a spider and like it gets all curly, it's always on its back. Like those legs don't go the other way.
No, but I mean, why was he doing death poses?
Yeah.
As an alive guy.
Because Nicolas Cage is a character actor.
Yeah.
Because it's awesome.
It was awesome.
I can almost guarantee you not in the script.
I will say it's pretty hard to get like video recordings of any of these shows because they all this like DRM shit to protect it. But I am definitely going to find a way to get footage of him doing those poses because it's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's some of my favorite body work he's done maybe ever. These two episodes in particular are fucking crushing it for that.
Yeah. What else has he really done like great like body and movement stuff? We get his sneakiness in Peggy Sue.
I mean, he does some body stuff in
Renfield.
Long Legs. Renfield.
Long Legs and Renfield.
Yeah. That might be the most of it. I mean, he's pretty fucking wild in Vampire's Kiss, but it's less like herky jerky.
Yeah.
Quote unquote spider poses.
Wild at Heart.
We get good body stuff in Wild at Heart.
Wild at Heart, a lot of kicking and flipping.
Yeah.
That was definitely his most like
cool
physically fit
stuff,
other than Con Air, but Con Air, he's more just like roundhouse kicking.
Yeah.
More
or physically
JCVD.
active. Yeah.
Oh, Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah. So the cagey motions, so good. It fit so well in the story and also just gave us what we wanted.
Yes.
like a Spider-Man man joke. It just gave us what we were all asking for.
Needed.
Yeah, what the people want. I really noticed in this back half of the series, they played to the black and white so much better. I felt. Yeah. There's like, especially when we get into the lab, the horror side of things.
Yeah, the scenery really kind of gives itself up to it a lot better.
Yeah, there's like a shot of him being dragged down the stairs and it's just his feet in the rain and the dark. And it's really pretty amazing. That's in the next episode, but yeah. Okay, so the big reveal from the first, or the Jesus Christ, our second episode about episodes 3 and 4. God, this is a horrible way to have to talk about it.
It is. I'm going to let you do it, though.
Is that Lonnie Lincoln, Tombstone, reveals that they have all been seeing Doc Faber. So all signs point to this doctor, and they decide to go and do some snooping.
Yep.
And snoop they do.
Yeah, they
Sorry, I was reviewing my notes.
Yeah. So like Robbie goes in to ask the doc some questions after Robbie gets his second article published.
Mm-hmm.
He uses his credentials at the Bugle to get in. So I think his second one's been published by this point. Doc Faber has like an older bodyguard / secretary that's very protective of her. But while they're talking to Robbie, the spiders his way very
in an old man fashion.
Yeah. into her office to like start snooping.
Yeah. So Ben climbs through the window. He doesn't spider in. He doesn't have the mask on or anything.
That's true.
He just comes
in from the roof.
He did climb onto the roof to get there, but yes.
But he stumbles in through the window. Yeah. And when Robbie can't distract the doctor any longer while Nick is or Ben is digging through and finding all of the secret drawers and stuff of that nature. The doctor bursts back in. Ben has secreted the that's a gross way. He's secreted the
files.
The files out
in a weird spider sack.
Out through the window. He does like a really crazy, like crazy person thing. Yeah, that little hand motion.
Yeah.
Josie and I were talking about that.
The second floor.
Some people online were saying that they suspect it was like an homage to David Lynch's Fire Walk With Me stuff.
I saw that too, actually.
Yeah, and some people kicked it back to like also doing things like that in
because he did that with Long Legs.
With Long Legs as well, the face covering thing. Yeah. So definitely a thing that Nick does, but it very much could be inspired by some David Lynch weirdness, which,
fair enough,
doesn't surprise me. Yeah, I would expect that from him to pull something from David Lynch's world.
But her assistant Ogden recognizes him because he recognizes him from France, from the POW camp.
Yeah,
which gives us the reveal that he's actually one of the POWs that was saved, but he got experimented on, and his superpower is
oldness,
aging.
Yeah,
rapidly.
No one ages like Ogden ages.
Yeah.
Aging. I don't think we get that right away there, but
maybe not. No. But no, that's at the beginning of the next episode. But
yeah. But Ben and Robbie get away with the files, and they're able to look over all of that back at the office later. So after that, it goes into just a return to Megawatt, who's been broken out of prison at this point.
Okay, so Megawatt in the first episode that we meet him in episode 4, I was like, he's like so on the nose for this show, and I hate him.
Yeah, he's so fucking annoying.
And then in this episode, I was like, he still is annoying as shit, and I love him.
Everything he does is just so annoying. It's like 11 just peaking all the time.
All the time. He's always quoting Shakespeare. He's super like theatrical.
But kudos to the writers. We get a reason that he wants to be a Broadway performer, but is instead just a subway conductor.
Subway driver.
Right. So he's getting beat up in the joint,
Yeah.
Mouthing off to the fucking cops, as you do.
He gets beat up quite a bit, but then Silvermane and his crew show up.
Oh, that's right, because they've recruited Tombstone.
Yeah. They've Flint recruited Tombstone. Flint and Tombstone show up. They beat up the cops and take him out to go meet Silvermane, who makes him a deal, and then Megawatt kills a guard with a kiss, and it's weird. That's exactly how I wrote it. He kissed him to death.
Yeah,
and he did. He shocked him while kissing him.
One of my notes was about Tombstone and Sandman. I just said, "Oh, Eczema Man and the Bumps back together again."
Well, but speaking of it being weird, your note of it being weird, as soon as that happens, I think it just cuts to Silvermane, who goes, "That was weird."
Yeah, he does. I loved his expression. Brendan Gleeson is so good. He's clearly my favorite actor in this, other than Nicolas Cage. Sorry.
I love that he's doing an Irish accent.
Yeah.
You could just be Irish, but no, you gotta amp it up with a little extra Irishness.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I've got to back up for a second. One of my favorite lines of this entire fucking episode is when Robbie goes to the hospital to try and like confront the doctor, right? So he's talking to this shitty racist nurse at the desk.
Oh yeah.
And she's just ignoring him. He shows his credentials and she's like begrudgingly, this. And she's reading All Quiet on the Western Front. And he just goes,
he says Paul dies at the end.
Paul dies at the end and walks away.
Yeah.
Robbie is just my favorite character in this entire show. In like the 3rd or 4th episode, when he goes and talks to the editor at the Bugle, and he's leaving the office, like, "Do you want this open or closed?" Closed, and he just walks away with the door open.
Oh my god, yeah.
I love just the kind of snarky dickishness that most people have in this. Like almost everybody is a little snarky and a little dickish, and it's terrific.
It is terrific.
The only people who are never that way, I think, are like Flint. Flint is just like a good guy who keeps getting like his heart broken and doesn't know what to do.
Right.
He throws in with the wrong crowd.
I do want to say I do enjoy the 3 core characters of Ben, Robbie, and Janet. Because before they go and steal the files, Ben comes in and like they tell him
that seems so
like,
good.
It's like, they tell him all the stuff they learned and about the doc and Lonnie, and like, they have a lead. It's like, well, what are we waiting for? And he's like, you asshole.
Yeah, I love also when he's sort of like, he makes these leaps of, intelligence or whatever. And they're like, whoa, well, that's why you're the detective. That's why your name is on the door. And he's like, okay, so you already knew? And they're like, yeah. Oh, God.
Yeah. Yeah. There's good interplay between all the characters.
Yeah. I mean, I think
it really looks like they're fun and comfortable around each other.
Right. Like Janet and Robbie seem like actual friends who understand the banter that they would have in this like long-term relationship. It feels very real. It's cool. Yeah. I mean, it's very easy energy and like salty at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah. The characters have history beyond episode 1, right, which is nice.
Yeah.
Oh, after they break Megawatt out and everything, it just goes back to Ben showing up at Silvermane's, and then they talk some mad shit to each other.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Flint comes in and kind of like gets in Ben's face, and then like he leaves.
Ooh, and we get another hot dog line.
Yeah, we get another hot dog line. That's good. I love the hot dogs in this. I'm still disgusted by the way he eats them.
He eats them gross. Maybe it's like how spiders eat a hot dog.
Maybe it's how spiders eat a hot dog. Yeah. Just goes for the gooiness.
I was going to say he eats them like a spider. For those of you who haven't watched the show, he just wraps them in webbing and then just like sucks it out with a straw.
Gross.
Yeah. Yeah. So he just confronts him about like knowing about him and Kat, and then yeah, exactly. Ben leaves him with a hot dog at the game is better than a roast beef at the Met or the Ritz.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Think about it.
Yeah. Well,
it's a good line.
You get to live and have fun.
Right.
Hot dog or roast beef at the Ritz. What kind of life is that?
Stuck under the thumb of Silvermane.
Yep. And that's where they just disappear. Ben goes up, talks to Kat back at her place. They talk about the doctor, and then they're like, "Oh, we gotta run away. Let's go to France. We'll get out of here together."
Oh, they're gonna go to
Santorini. Santorini. Yeah.
I can't remember what gives Kat the idea to go to the dock, and
it's Lonnie Tombstone. He goes and talks to her, and is like,
"It's coming up." Yeah. It's later. Kat's packing. Lonnie shows up and takes her to Flint, who shows that he's a henchman for life. They almost kill Kat by toppling some platforms.
Oh, that's right.
Lonnie tells her about the doctor then. And that's about how the doctor is trying to find a cure, and the spider could be the key to the cure because he's the only one who hasn't degraded or anything.
Yeah.
So then Kat disappears and goes and tells the doctor.
A lot of rain in these 2 episodes.
Yeah. Hey, rain is best.
Rain is great. Yeah.
It really comes out really well.
In the black and white in particular. It looks fucking awesome.
I mean, best shot of the rain is the opening for episode 8, but
I agree.
But here in episode 5, this is pretty good rain too.
It's good rain. Episode 6 has good rain too. We'll get into that in a second. That's
the whole of the episode. Like nothing else happens. She meets the doctor there at the office as the doctor is cleaning up and getting ready to flee, and tells her that she knows that Ben Reilly the spider.
Yeah. What did you guys think of the doctor in her performance in general in this episode? I mean, we can talk about it in both.
In this episode, it's, menacing, but fairly sedate. We don't get any like really good, like, mad scientist vibes till the next episode.
Next episode definitely amps it up. I do like the way it sets it all up for that, where it's like she does feel a little unhinged, and she does feel like there's some sort of weird complication with Ogden, know? Yeah. So
yeah, she's very much a goal-oriented business lady.
Yeah.
And
but, I mean, you do get the vibe that she is doing, like, she does want to help these people.
Yeah, she wants to help them because she's trying to help.
We learned why in the next episode, but I do think, like, even when Robbie's interviewing her, I don't get the feeling that she's trying to weaponize the superhumans at all.
No,
she seems
she doesn't
like she's trying to help.
Yeah. She does have good motivations, but her execution is a little bit lacking.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, so then it rolls into episode 6, and we've got another good rain shot. Rain pouring down on this random guy in an alley, which turns out to be Ogden, the assistant. Hoggy going to talk to Ben Reilly.
Yeah. So Ben's just packing up to leave, gets a little knock on the door. While he's got his spider mask in his hand, he's getting ready to leave the whole life behind and live on Santorini with Kat. Opens the door. It's Ogden. Whoa! He tells his story about being experimented on and how it's just making him old, which is a shitty superpower. And I don't think he says that, but we all know it.
We also get the line of him having recognized Ben.
He tells his whole name. War history.
Yeah, I like that. I like that they do mention the name change. So I think we can kind of check that off as like he is probably Peter Parker, changed his name to avoid all the, people following up on him because he got weird spider powers from the war.
Yeah, definitely trying to distance himself from that.
Which is also stupid because to change your name, you legally change it with the government. It's not like it's a big leap to be like...
I don't know. In the 20s, you could just start calling yourself something else. You could just
call yourself something else,
It wouldn't take too much to get like a piece of paper reprinted.
That's fair.
Forgery wasn't as complicated as it is now.
All right. I'll give it to you.
No holographic black light imagery.
Okay, so now he's Ben Reilly.
no microchips. Come on, Peter. It's the 20s.
No 5G in my blood.
A hot dog at the game is better than roast beef at the Ritz, you fool. Come on. Yeah.
Oh, one of the things that I just was thinking about visuals in this, because this episode is very like stark, strong visuals. I mean, it's like a horror show, but all the wavy glass in all these old buildings, I'm so glad they did that because it's like it feels so true. You're looking at the editor in chief at the Bugle, and he's all like warped and funny looking because that glass, and it's interesting how like glass technology changed and they bothered to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks way better. It does.
It adds so much environmental like character to the way everything is shot.
Totally.
Yeah. So what? Ogden tries to convince him to help. He doesn't want to help. And then he's like, I'll just drug you instead. So he slips him with a needle and drags his body out, which is where we get cool Boots running downstairs.
Boots going down the stairs, Boots in a puddle.
This is also where we get the first time that like Ben claims that the only reason he was ever the Spider was for, the thrill of it, not because he's a hero.
Yeah, he tries playing it off.
Right.
So
also, I just have to say, as he's packing all his shit, he has a drawer that's just full of pillowcases. It's so many pillowcases. Did you notice that? It's like, what the fuck? You have a single bed.
Yeah.
One pillow.
Maybe they were all Ruby's favorite pillowcases.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. Got to keep your Ruby photo somewhere.
That's right. Under all the pillowcases that remind you of her.
Yep. So you tuck it back in when you go to leave with Kat. Leave that Ruby photo. Weird. You ding-a-ling.
Yeah. I like how he keeps the photo of his dead fiance, at the bottom of a cupboard with his money.
Yeah. Just hidden.
So then you get into the horror show shit of it. So they have a secret lab.
Yeah. He's dragged down to the lab. He's all restrained. They bandage up his hands so he can't web stuff. And then they, cuff him down to the bed, and, pretty good effort put into it. And Faber explains everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Classic villain style.
I love how many times in my notes I got to just type out so-and-so explains everything. It's like, perfect.
It's funny.
Let's not skimp on the narrative.
there would be certain shows that would really piss me off. But for some reason in this one, I'm like, it just works. I don't know. Now I'm going to explain my whole thing.
It's part of the trope of early filmmaking as well, which I think helps.
Definitely.
Sure.
And unlike other things I've seen recently, it's not just... It still feels naturalistic, like people talking to each other rather than just people monologuing at each other, which is all the Mandalorian Grogu was just like characters talking about themselves in the general direction of other characters.
Mm-hmm. So then, we get a lot of weird experimentation on him. We get more flashbacks.
Yeah, we get that first flashback
of him exploring his hand wound and pulling the web goop out of it.
Gets all. This is where he does the most of those little body ticks. Yeah, pulls his webbing out. That's
him
gross.
talking to the general or whoever it is.
Yeah.
And the whole time he's just like trying to keep it under control. And
yeah. I thought that costume for the general or whatever was super weird until Josie pulled up like a photo because she also thought it was super weird.
is that
like,
what they looked like?
Yeah, they just kind of had that sort of like
Weird
outfit with those like tall hats
Dumb
and
hats.
everything and like the big neck thing, you know, early Hugo Boss kind of stuff.
Right.
Before the Nazis made that not cool.
Right.
Yeah, so we get all that kind of an explanation that, you know, they were going to do a bunch of shit to his body to find out what was going on.
But they didn't do a good enough job.
Ben says like they pulled him apart and like took all his shit out and put it back and just really fucked with him.
Yep.
So then she takes his blood.
Yep. Yeah,
And
she
finds
takes his
nothing.
blood. It's super normal blood. That's
Yeah.
frustrating.
Which means let's look at some more shit.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
What do you think it is? His pancreas?
well, I mean, they explain it's liver.
She says his liver.
It's right there on the
I missed that
petri
part.
dish.
Oh, that's right. Liver enzyme.
Yeah, more appropriate to call it a Riley dish at this point.
That's right.
Yeah, not a Pete free dish. We changed the name. It's
So
a
you
Ben
both
dish.
have a bad joke.
Yeah, but mine's intentionally awful.
Oh, mine wasn't good. I didn't think it was good.
Just unintentionally not as good as you hoped. Oh, still better than mine.
I loved when he's getting knocked out and they're like, he's trying to say something. He just goes, I love ravioli.
That's so good. Oh, we're gonna get you so much ravioli. All
I
the
want to know how many lines Nick Cage just like got to make up for
I
this.
don't know, but I hope there was a good number.
Yeah.
I hope they let him do.
Ravioli seems definitely like something he would
It
do.
feels like it, yeah. So yeah, he gets drugged and he has like crazy dreams with like spider legs crawling out of his face. We get like
The horror of
Yeah,
this.
Yeah,
This
the
is
spiders coming from his wounds, the mask turning into a spider. Like,
yeah, we get some real good like Cronenberg-esque body horror in this.
Like if the ether mask, like the legs grow out of it and like turn into a tarantula on his face.
Yeah,
She cuts him open.
like spiders just pour out of the wounds.
I know I don't even dislike
Yeah.
spiders, and I was pretty like yucked
Yeah,
out.
it's pretty gross.
Oh no, the body horror in this episode was so
Yeah,
good.
Absolutely.
We get a return of Man Spider in the dream.
Yeah. Welcome back, Man Spider.
I love Man Spider.
The only part of this whole sequence that I really didn't care for was like just when he was tiny, like running away from the car and stuff. It didn't look great, but the rest of it was so good.
I liked Tiny because it put like everything that's been happening to him up like almost like he was seeing it on movie screens. And so he was reliving everything that's been going on with him through that kind of
I just
montage.
didn't think visually like the car, just the CG world
it's maybe a
around
little
him. I
bit
didn't
weak,
think
but
looked
I like the
too
concept
strong.
of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But we also got to see him interacting with Ruby, and she calls him a dingaling, which I really liked.
Yeah.
And then he's wearing
yeah.
that nerd outfit. Ugh, looks like such a dork.
well, and she also talks like a caricature, but it's his memory, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
So then it all kind of boils down to Eczema Boy and the Bumps and Megawatt coming to collect more supers, right? Talk to the doctor, find out if there's other.
So Ben wakes up. He's, clearly been operated on. He manages to get his wrist free. Nobody's around. So he after a few attempts is able to sling up those keys and get himself unrestrained and starts trying to get himself out while downstairs, Faber finds a cures Ogden.
So now he looks like he's 30.
Then tells him, hey, we got to get out of here, but we're going to have to torch the place and get rid of him because he's a loose end. So Ogden's like, oh, I'll do it. I'll go up there and look him in the eye, soldier to soldier. And at the same time, all of Silvermane's crew and entourage is showing up. So we get, little jumps back and forth between the three sections of the scene with them coming in.
The elevator.
I loved the sequence where Ogden and Ben are escaping in the elevator, and then we get Silvermane coming to the elevator, the doors open, and Silvermane and the crew walk in, and you're like, okay, these things are happening at different times. Like, this isn't like we're cutting back and forth between times. And then they leave the elevator, or no, then they have Robbie's paper, which is how they found the place, because Robbie printed
his story got out.
And a little bit of goo like hits the paper,
blood.
and they walk out, and like
goo, blood. I mean, is blood not goo?
What is blood not goo? Not all goo is blood, but all blood is goo.
I think all blood is good. Blood is good. I like blood is good.
Ben spidered his way up on the ceiling with Ogden. Like, I thought that was a nice little like sequence of events.
Yeah, I did too. I like when the gang shows up and Lonnie walks up to the door and he's just like, these doors just keep getting bigger.
Yeah, and it still just is like, conk.
Yep, just still rips it right off the hinges. Yeah, and then Silvermane goes down, confronts the doctor about
a bunch of
all
freaks.
this. Yeah, she's like, or he's like, I want to see all the other like soldiers you've helped, and she's like, well, they're all right back here, and then it's all just like busted up bodies and like back to tanks and stuff. Yeah. Guy with shrimp feet in his mouth. Which could happen to you.
A bunch of gross fuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Megawatt's like, oh, you're not helping them. You're just making monsters and killing them. So he shocks the doctor. And that's when Ogden shows back up and he's like, you can't shock my mommy. And he shoots Megawatt. And then Megawatt's like, you
can't shoot me.
Can't shoot me. So he like goes to like take them all down, and like the gun gets knocked out of his hand and a fire starts and everybody's on the ground. And then Silvermane's like, let's get out of here. This place sucks. And so they leave.
But before that, Ben has stolen the antidote.
Yeah. Ben went back, got his clothes and stuff, stole the antidote, stole the liver petri dish, which doesn't matter anymore because
took his name off of it, which then it gets blown up anyway. Who cares?
Yeah. But it was good of him to like cover his tracks.
Yeah.
And then we see Ben outside and the place explodes and Silvermane's crew escapes and
you probably get pretty drunk. I don't know.
Yeah. Episode 6 in the can.
Everyone lives happily ever after.
Yep.
I think it was good. I think it's like the horror stuff played really well for me. Yeah. I liked that. I think it's interesting because it's very different than the first 4 episodes. I think there's a lot of like the interpersonal play between all these different characters. It kind of develops more. I think it was a solid 2 episodes.
Yeah. And I liked the diversity in like locations and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Getting that the secret warehouse laboratory thing gave a lot of like opportunities for different like depths and like field of vision kind of things. Plus, old laboratories with cool back to tanks and stuff. Awesome. Tanks full of monsters. Good.
I really appreciated with these 2 episodes that when we got the backstory, we didn't get a full episode outside of the sequence of like him in the war. We just got like maybe a combined 7 minutes of backstory throughout these 2 episodes,
which is the appropriate amount.
Yeah.
No, given that we only had 8 episodes, I was really worried we'd get a whole just kind of throwaway like flashback episode.
Yeah. I think up to this point, every episode has mattered well.
Yeah.
Like it all kind of carries the story.
No, it's been a tight show.
Yeah. I think it's well done for sure. And then, next we got the big finale 2 episodes. So
see what happens.
Well, we'll see you next time.
See you next time, folks. Thank you all for listening. If you are interested in supporting us, we are on Patreon at patreon.com/cagematch. Thank you to our Sparkle buddies, Josh, Josie, Matt, Adam, Bill, Stuart, and Willow, and to our cage dancers, John, Freeman, Nathan, and Cameron. And of course, thank you to Bill Panks for our intro music.
Thanks, Bill.
And don't get bitten by a man spider.
Or do.
Or maybe do. I don't know. It seems like it worked.
Radioactive man spider, safest way to get powers.
Yeah. Do it.
Clearly.
Slop them up.
Slop them up, boys.
Bye. Bye.